guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
You piece of shit.
How you guys doing? You feeling sexy? I'm feeling sexy. Let's put our panties on and have a jello party. So Chucky, he's back in the news, slashing and dashing all sorts of prices at P-Rats.
It's no longer don't fuck with the Chuck. Now it's don't body with buddy.
No, body, that's a bad ice cream truck driver.
They just released the poster for the new Child's Play, which you can see here. You got this warehouse and then there's a Buddy doll. It doesn't say any of the other shit, it says Buddy with an I on it, B-U-D-D-I, and it says from the producers of It, Child's Play, in theaters June 21st, 2019. The Orion sign's kind of cool because you haven't seen that in a while. It reminds me of RoboCop.
Orion?
Yeah.
Oreo?
I thought it was Orion.
Orion. Like Orion's belt.
I like
you
Orion.
Uneducated fool.
Has it really been?
Thank you,
Are
fool.
you sure it's Orion?
Yeah, it's Orion, dude.
Fuck me.
Nobody has ever said Orion.
My whole life is a lie.
I mean, you're not getting much from the poster. It looks pretty cool, I suppose, in its own way. It's a lonely box in the middle of a warehouse because this is not what the shoppers want for this holiday season.
And there's a big divide and everybody's fighting, and that's what I wanted to talk about.
What? They're fighting over this?
Yeah, everyone's fighting. Some people are like, give it a chance, it could be good. Why is everybody hating on it so bad? And the other people are like, fuck this movie. Because what happened was MGM, they came in and they stole it, and he was going to do a TV series, and they just like, no, we're going to remake it. So now you've got both going on, and it's kind of shitting on what Mancini and them are trying to do by rebooting the whole thing. But then there's another group of fans that hate what Mancini's done with it, and they're really excited for it. It's a question of two things to me. It's, A, it is shitty what they're doing to Mancini. This has been his property since the beginning. That sucks for him. Doesn't mean you have to hate the movie. You can do what the fuck you want to. But the thing about the movie you gotta understand is, are they just trying to capitalize, not giving a shit at all about the franchise or about Chucky or whatever, but just trying to cheaply capitalize on the Halloween, on all the slashers coming back without putting any real work into it. When these movies come out and they suck, they're not gonna make another one. So what's the point of coming back in the first place? You get one shitty movie?
I think the thing is, though, Child's Play was never, it's part of the, Chucky is definitely part of the pantheon of badass serial killers of the 80s and those iconic roles that, we all grew up to love. However, I don't think it's going to be one of those major dynamite sticks in our buttholes that glide off early if it doesn't do successful. Because it's Child's Play. It's like they did Hellraiser the same way. Like, that Revelation sucked fucking balls, but it wasn't, it was a terrible fucking movie. But it didn't tank the horror industry or the interest in the revitalization of some of these characters. I think the studios, the big giant studios, are going to see that it took time, creative effort, and motivation to make Halloween so successful, and they're going to use that as inspiration to go forward with other characters that I think, I'm not saying and take anything away from people that love Chucky, but going forward with stuff like Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees. Child's Play, if it doesn't do well in the theaters, it sucks, and it's gonna be shitty for all of us that want to see a good horror movie with a Chucky revitalization, at least for the first film. But I think overall, it's not gonna have any kind of effect on the market as far as bringing the other horror icons back to the screen. It does suck that Mancini got his shit ripped off. I think that's fucking terrible, and I think that MGM again shows why they back Money Mayweather, dog. But no, it is a cheap way to do things, but they did it, and that's what it's gonna happen. We're gonna have a doll called Booty. And whatever. But it could be good.
It's Bodie.
It's from
California.
Let's get lit and jump off my roof.
Yeah.
But it could be good, and it could very well be something really unique and different, which was what the first Child's Play was. Like, it was very different than everything else that was going on at the time, and it was cool. It could be like that, or it could just be a shit sandwich that you realize that you shouldn't have bought it from that bum because you were hungry.
I think you're giving the studios too much credit, though, because what I'm worried is going to happen is if you just throw out some shit really quick. Because for one, let's look at this. The writer of this has no credits except for he is the writer of the in pre-production Kung Fury 2. Like, Kung Fury 1 was a funny short on Netflix, and it was fun and it was wild and crazy. This is the guy, he didn't even write the first one. He's writing the second one that's upcoming. The director of this, the only thing to his name is a movie that called like Polaroid that looked like hot shit in a box.
Never seen it.
That you didn't see it because they made trailers for it, the whole Weinstein thing. They took it down, they pushed it out. It's kind of in nowhere land or whatever.
I like Polaroids.
They put this out. This isn't like that shitty Hellraiser that went straight to the DVD. This isn't like some of the riskier Chuckies that went to DVD. This is going to be a theatrical release in a time where everybody's looking at horror like, okay, is this a bubble? Is the bubble going to pop? What happens if this comes out and that's one of the worst things ever and it gets ridiculed? The worst word of mouth piss poor. Nobody goes to see the movie, and then Nightmare on Elm Street producers get cold feet. The Friday the 13th guys, maybe we shouldn't even fuck with this rights battle right now. You never know. And you don't want horror's going so hot right now. I don't want anybody to take a dump on it just to make a quick buck.
Well, see, that's where I think it's a very competitive market as far as like what studio wants to do what with what character and bring it back. I think if they look at that and they're going to say, hey, they fucked up, that's room for us to make a really stellar ass movie. But nonetheless,
and the voodoo's gone. I mean, they're bringing in the AI storyline and taking away the voodoo thing.
I didn't know that. Okay, now you've put a finger in my butt and I wasn't ready. I didn't know they were doing AI. What the fuck are you thinking? Because that's some Steven Spielberg AI shit. Like, I mean, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him be all, he's just a robotic electronic Teddy Ruxpin that
with the
I'm running out of batteries. I don't want to see that. I wanted to see the voodoo thing. That's again, it makes sense. At least in the 80s, it made sense. That
I'm programmed to kill.
Holy shit, you are programmed to suck dick.
Hug me, fuck me, hug me.
There's a virus in it.
Personally, where I land on it is if the movie comes out and it's been crafted with care and it's really good and it brings Chucky back and we're gonna get theatrical Chuckies and it's actually scary and it's good and it's an interesting take. Best case possible scenario. I just can't in my head picture this movie being successful and then Don Mancini's show finding a home as a completely different storyline and separating that. I don't see both happening.
There's too much bad blood right now.
And they're gonna be so different that it's gonna confuse people. You've got the movie Chucky, and if it's successful and people like it, I don't think anybody's gonna take Mancini's property and put it into action. I don't think that's going to survive. So it's really on you how you feel about that. But then again, if the movie's good, if they somehow do something better than what Mancini and them are doing, how do you guys feel about that? But I think, I'm not saying, it's hard for me to go into any movie or anything people are working on and be like, no, fucking boycott that, it sucks, it's bullshit, they're killing our childhood.
Well, I mean, it was the same.
I'm not saying that.
It was the same argument when we found out, and it sucked. I mean, a lot of us were like, fuck. But, you still gave it a chance, and it did really well. The fact that Laurie Strode and Michael Myers weren't going to be related anymore. That was a huge fucking change for the lore of Michael Myers, and it turned out okay. Like, it turned out just fine.
Yeah.
They didn't make fucking Michael Myers some goddamn robot underneath the mask.
Yeah, they made Myers a robot, it'd be a different story.
Way different story.
You come to Charlie's house to play, you'll get shit kicked.
God damn it, I should have never gone to Charlie's house. Mom told me not to. I mean, I'm gonna go see it, because, I mean, it's a horror movie, and it's a 80s icon. I want to go see it, but again, lukewarm excitement, but I will give it a chance in the end. Yeah. And I think everybody should. It's again, I'm not promoting or saying that it's cool what they did to Mancini. Mancini did get a fucking rim job on this.
Moving on to happier, funner, cuckoo news. Trick or Treat Studios.
Trick or Sheets. That's what you say to your fucking girlfriend for the first time. You're like, Trick or Sheets. I have licorice pants.
Trick or Treat Studios tweeted out this morning. Trick or Treat Studio. Fuck. Yeah, I have a fucking sinus infection. Suck my ass.
No, that's dirty.
Trick or Treat Studios is thrilled to share our 2019 catalog cover and officially announce that starting in 2019, we are the exclusive costume licensor for Halloween 1, Halloween 4, and Halloween 5. Check back frequently to see our incredible collection of masks, costumes, and props. That there is the catalog cover. If you want, as it stands, an original 1978 Halloween mask, or you want Halloween 4 or Halloween 5 mask, I don't know why you want a Halloween 5 mask, but just to add to the collection.
Some people want to fucking mow their lawn.
You've got to get it through independent resources.
It looks like a landscaper.
And depending on how independent mask makers feel about this and how you guys feel about that, for the mass market for Trick or Treat Studios, this is a cool deal. You'll be able to purchase a Halloween 4, Halloween 1, or Halloween 5 mask for the first time for probably the cool price of $59 or $69.
Yeah. Well, Trick or Treat Studios has done well with the properties they've been given. I mean, they've always put out quality content, I think. And I think that they do have a passion for the series. I think they have a passion for Michael Myers and everything related to Michael Myers. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be a really cool thing. Like you said, Halloween 5, I don't know many people. I know that there are a few people out there that really did enjoy Halloween 5. That's okay. You do you, and you stay fucking sucky.
It would be fun to wear the mask for skits, though.
Well, I would wear the mask literally. I think that if you were doing a skit where like a drunken dad came home to mow the lawn in the middle of the night.
I'm going to buy that mask just so I can see what it looks like. Finally fucking tucked in. Like that fucking mask.
That might make all the difference.
That might make all the difference.
I'm actually really interested to see what their take on Halloween 1's gonna be, because that for years has been the hardest goddamn mask to get a hold of. You've had to go to like private, collectors or people that make it in their home. But this, as far as a mass-produced mask from 1978, I hope it's just like the William Shatner mask. I think that's great fucking news. Like that's actually really good news.
I mean, some people are upset because their Halloween 2018 masks were too small, or they had some issues with them or whatever. But Trick or Treat Studios has done a lot of quality stuff, regardless of how you feel about that mask or your experience with it. What's good news for is people who have been for years going out to buy Halloween 1 or Halloween 4 mask and having to get that fucking embarrassing Party City one, because we all know what that shit looks like. It's fucking scary until the midnight.
That's the way you look at 4 o'clock in the morning. You're like, hey baby, I swear to God, I got my car. It's in the shop.
So you know what? You'll be able to buy one of those masks for the first time with some good quality for an affordable price. So congratulations to Trick or Treat Studios. I can't wait to see what those look like, and I'm sure we'll have our hands on them and we'll show them off to you guys at some point. So that's the Halloween news. That's the Child Play news. Where do you guys stand on the Child's Play news? Where do you guys stand on the Trick or Treat Studios news? We love your fucking faces, and if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you. And don't forget, this Saturday night, we have our Patreon only live stream.
I'm doing that Mortal Kombat.
This Saturday night, do not forget, we have to celebrate 60,000 subscribers. Thank you. We are having a Patreon only live stream, and after that we will have a live stream where everyone's included.
Everybody's involved.
Bring your fucking underwear.
BYOB.
Make sure you go follow our Instagram and our Twitter. I'll put the links to that below so you guys get the exact details of what time that's going to be and how you can join in the fun. Give me some good johns.
We're going to have a raffle.
Yeah, we're going to touch each other's butts.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Comment down below your thoughts. We love your fucking face. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some damn wham up in you. Fuck, I can't talk. I got boogers.
Oh, you got booger sugar. Booger sugar. You know, I feel like MGM was kind of like that. They were like Chucky in a way when they were talking to Mancini, because they were like, give me the power of Battlefield in the butt.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie.